Alright, Busia, ya mo bibia akwa abasonko so kra de ba GH Politics Avenue so ya tenase so de anmo amani tua sense mpe so Ghana and political highway ni so na ya boaboa no de ba besomo ene den so yensa aka ne mapi e wo ya kache anoma ye de ba be down ti be so bibia so be gibre ne pini atenase no enjoy program no sonko so kra asa de abre na abre nyina we enjoy no ye boy run de nsem na ne ye kopiem ewe ye Ken Ofori Atta na kachi wa ni kiase ye che Ken Ofori Atta de nsɛm ahodoɔ pii ɛna ɛkɔ so wɔ ɛyɛ ɔman Ghana mu na ɛne de na nado ne akye ne sɛ ɛyɛ ɔne asase radio a ona no ɛyɛ Ken Ofori Atta ne nanado abusuani ɔmo try sɛ ɔmbɛma Ken Ofori Atta asɛm ayɛ dɛ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ international media no so yes, so be brabre pinninti, a book with tea and some nchim, and answer any bedging some nchim, never so more and any day the camel bedmedis, some best subscribe to our channel. No more like share, I'm out from Sakai Jumedipa, ye do AGH Politics Avenue. So a bushia so be brabre pinninti, mango tea and some nchim.
Sorry, no, no, ne lawyer no actually mu say Ken Ofori Atta no oyare prostate cancer, and ye fly no call Minnesota. Mayo Clinic sa onkosa ne ho yare. And wo mu kire mu say Mr. Ofori Atta has been receiving treatment and undergoing monitoring in the US for several weeks ahead of the operation. Sources close to the family said. Now, according to the lawyers no background of the mind he had also been managing a post-COVID multi-system inflammatory response syndrome. Initially diagnosed in February 2021. No? Remember, Ken Ofori Atta. Ebedu mrebi ma yeka chere se edwuma na wo ye no wonja edwuma no. Ken Ofori Atta still insisted and told Ghanaians say ne ho oyare kra no because of the love for mother Ghana and Tino ontimi nja edwuma obekoso aye edwuma. This is what Ken Ofori Atta ka chere Ghana for. So the good news ni maybe church room no mamwo hunu entro no Ken Ofori Atta etwa no na entro no has to come to an end. And the intro no ewie ye ne say ice achi no o ma detain no na me kire de entia ice achi Ken Ofori Atta me kire de kodi entia ice achi Ken Ofori Atta. Now we see Mr. Ofori Atta had to go has been managing a post-COVID multi-system inflammatory response syndrome. Initially diagnosed in February 2021, a condition that has required ongoing medical oversight. Now, so say, Mr. Ofori Atta has served as Ghana's finance minister from 2017 to 2023. Playing a key role in the country's economic management during a turbulent period that included the COVID-19 pandemic and negotiations with the International Monetary Funds. Now, story when me read here free Asasi Radio. Remember, Asasi Radio belongs to Gabi Asare Ochedako. Remember, Gabi Asare Ochedako is a cousin to Ken Ofori Atta. Gabi Asare Ochedako is also a cousin to Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo. So what the newspaper is trying to do, they want to paint it into the international media. Say Ken Ofori Atta is somebody credible, a hard-working man, somebody who really even did well for Ghana as Ghana's finance minister. So they are painting the dark horse as white as snow. It is some bibiana a portray what the Ghanaian media na say e de America for ne eyes say Ken Ofori Atta ne ho son ne ho kronkron. This is what they are doing. Me chire mu achire but me so me chire me de me so me factor me wo e wo enkomo we ho me chire. Now owie no say we play a key role in the country's economic management during a turbulent period that included the COVID-19 pandemic and negotiations with the International Monetary Fund. We all know, Ken Ofori Atta told Ghanaians, we are not going to IMF. And we'll call IMF. The paper or the story from Asasi Radio wants to mislead the general public. They want to mislead the public out there. What you say? Now, remember eyes for Nehuno. Because Yemubino, yesterday I was informed when he was picked up. I've told you, say, Ken Ofori no ope wompe I saw back Ghana to account for his stewardship. Now, according to Womu Asasi Radio, say, Mr. Ofori served as Ghana's finance minister and we will see in November 2025, the Office of the Special Prosecutor charged him and others with corruption and corruption-related offenses. The trial is at a case management conference stage. It will know a Wilberforce and a day. Asari and or trust our story way. Now, my first time I met Wilberforce Asari, I was being introduced. Emra oba UK Akroma when Bawumia up and now. Let me give you the true story. What has happened to Ken Ofori. You will recall, say, in 2025, made the picture about beto abontini when I met Ken Ofori, or when I saw Ken Ofori eating at a restaurant here in London. Now, made the picture beto abontini, I personally contacted the national security in Ghana, and I sent them all the pictures to the national security in Ghana. Of course, the national security in Ghana also, me were platform there, but they will give the story also to Kevin Taylor. Also a bigger platform. Now, Kevin Taylor came out to say only who Ken Ofori. That one was not factual. Menami who no took pictures, gave it to national security. National security informed Kevin Taylor to also broadcast the news. Now, one of the things the reason why Ken Ofori eba London is say ne visa na wukura no. Visa no allow no money stay in America for only 6 months. Now after every 6 months no so o renew so o free kronim wo no sa ba kronim obim. Enti visa na wukura no, it does not allow him to stay in America continuous after every 6 months. Until 6 months biano, he needs to check out and come in again. So what you say? What's not grown more after 6 months? So what the entire what more after 6 months? It's not me the say. Ne visa no ebewu a year a friend is saying December last year. It last year ni no. Me videos be aname now I was telling people say Ken Ofori ne visa ebewu. In fact, Manase Azure de obeka se Ken Ofori visa be we bia February, but na me nim se visa ne be wu dey December. Now, edi entina me nim. Edi entina me wasa information no. Edi etie no simple. I am very close to Ken Ofori. Very, very close to Ken Ofori. I will not say it today, but I informed one big man or a national security opinion when I told him he still didn't get it. There's reason why I get my story when it comes to Ken Ofori on Tiasi. I am very, very close to him. Oshatadia a blue minim. Okoda ea minim baby awoda. Okoda bia minim baby awoda. And I am close to the man. I see him through my telescope, which is not a joke. Now, Ken Ofori came to UK because at the time, none of the visa babiwu. So he needed to come. Na obeba beninam krum no asako back to USA. And then the mamadi hu no restaurant. In fact, oba UK no oko baby bebre me hu ne baby bebre. Edumrebi they went to a funeral. Me hu no ne bamti mo ne niema we yase. Okay, I saw him and the Akuffo Addo here in the United Kingdom. Remember, I was always telling you Ghanaians that Akuffo Addo after election oba betna UK oba betna ha meni no na betna kuruma. Me de betunche. Now, this is the news here. Mubekaya and Che, and I'm back at them say, OSP, yeah, we Ken Ofori free the Interpol red alert, no, and yet because of anything, it's because he wants Ken Ofori to leave UK and leave USA and come to UK. Send your best come back to USA. Me catch them. And Ken Ofori ye ni deem free Interpol red alert, no. Na OSP enim hubi the office of the special prosecutor no omunim hubi pa so omusi omunim hubi pa they should come out and tell Ghanaians. Sa omode ne two Interpol red alerts no mo ka kire Ghana fo nyina meboa na. Na omu yi ni free so no so what was the explanations omode ma Ghana fo? Oma ma explanation papa bia ana meboa. Look, it's because oye bibia as Ken Ofori Atta no amane a wo bo no obo mane kwesi Akuffo Addo so. Akuffo Addo nso ebo amane mane kwesi eye OSP so. Iti OSP no onim niema koba to and fro onim. Remember so ka kire Ghana for say Ken Ofori Atta free Ghana no onu hu ye. Onim ye. Aden wan bo hu deru. Aden wan kan kire Ghana for. Na ye mu bi ni ankwa ye demonstration we airport oni an stop no. It's because it is a teamwork. They are working together. Now, the TNE Ken Ofori Atta USA. Ne visa no, ne visa no. Oni nkrata wo de betena USA. Nti eso free kroni. Now, Minnesota now won yenimu bi no. We have been following him on Minnesota. Enye ne opiabontini o kwanyi the street of Minnesota yenene ne nam anope wiane anajo. And he had no idea. We were only waiting for the right time to get ICE involved. As soon as we had to alert ICE. Said this is where he is living, this is where he stays. Nevisa will go after him. Because you say the Ghanaian leaders, including this current government, were trying to play with the minds of Ghanaians. So we only needed the ICE to come in. The team in the US alerted the ICE and they moved in to pick him up. Eti send the lawyers be now abonting be so normal obwa enye normal. Ken Ofori Atta wanted to overstay. Remember, the lawyer eba UK kruma or free US eba kruma. Why is the lawyer free UK US eba UK kruma? Our betna how made man interview ewo BBC. Our to abonting or two ne numun go abonting. Do you know why? Ghana ni no an interview. No, these happy boys are free Joy FM. Joy FM and BBC in Kenta Wudia Wumudi, and Pempi, politicians, Esha, until they sponsor these journalists to go abroad and then find a Jumaye. And these are the boys that were being sponsored by these Akuffo Addos when they were in Joy. Some of them were in their friends saying Ghana or Joy FM. And the only person that they needed to speak to was to get somebody onim woman what woman na interview ni beko to the Ghanaian audience. So the lawyer had to leave USA, come to UK, and then oba UK Ghana Joy FM ni and we mama BBC happened to interview him. Now, look, these people are trying to do something to the minds of Ghanaians. Simple tietia. Ken Ofori Atta nyenadwene se obeba Ghana. That is why we had to get ICE involved. To let Ghanaians know, say, if really and truly the people in Ghana, if really and truly Mahama says, say, every penny, every cedi, every dime, every peso, obeje, ne ya punish woman boy kronoa, jan ya femu die, ICE acheno. It is up to the Ghanaian ambassador in the United States of America to also tell ICE that this man is also needed in Ghana for corruption and a friend say malpractices. And so ICE must make sure that you be deported Ken Ofori Atta to the motherland. This is the reason why and I agree maybe a video we. Come me a video we. Because me wouldn't say and sembia me call for catch me free USA and then no say maybe a video no. Emma Ghana phone say that's why I want you to share this video. Me say Ghana phone who say Yemubini. We want to fight people who are corrupt. This is the time you do some way. It is up to this current government to really show Ghanaians to say, indeed, they want to fight corruption. And indeed, they mean to ensure, say, they will extradite Ken Ofori Atta to Ghana. You said they were joking. I said it here, that the Attorney General and Co. and OSP were joking. That is why ye te ya man kratan ewu ye pe, and then we informed ICE. And in fact, ICE went in sharp, smart, and they grab him like a friend is saying, Sebu, a kura. Yet, omuchin say a kura. What you say? Omuchin said a kura. So I'm saying to the government of Ghana, I Sachino. Now you say you need the man to come to Ghana. This is the time. I must ensure that Ken Ofori will be on the next flight to Ghana. It's as simple as ABC. And we are waiting. So indeed, the John Dramani Mahama government, this is what we can do. The team in America is also working. You remember when he was, a friend is saying, or the backpack, we took the pictures and we brought it out, we show it to people. Everywhere, we take pictures. It's up to the government of Ghana. If indeed, womo pese, wobakrunimua, womomanemra. Na ye adwuma America fo no ewo krum no, Ghana fo mo wo krum ho. Omaboa yen am ye hunu baabi a wo. Emre nadu yemfa ne mra. Ghana no ambassador na wo ho no. Ye wo military attaches fo mo ye adwuma wo, military officers. Ebi mu ye a friend is saying army officers, ebi mu ye Air Force officers, ebi mu ye naval officers. Me nim the entire America because Akuffo Addo time no. Or you say encheme. Akuffo Addo time. Womo ye say British aban encheme. In fact, womo report me my British aban 3 good times. E wo krum ha. Womo report me no. Womo anu womo ye Elmash. A friend is saying womo ye a friend is say Commodores ne nyoma no womo di anim. A womo ye adwuma wo Ghana British embassy at the time. Papa Owusu Ankuma was the Ghana High Commissioner then. 3 good times. And they reported say yenchime, all because a friend is saying, Jumano, all because we were speaking the truth, all because I was fighting against the corrupt activities of the MPP government. Akuffo Addo sent British police to me. It affected me in many ways. I'm telling you. What you say? And one day I have told one big man or Ghana national security penny pamakache, but sometimes when some people come to power, now no mudin community, they feel so yaba power until we don't need you anymore. It's only 4 years. It's only 4 years. And I'm telling NDC, it's only 4 years. If you guys don't know, it's only 4 years. Now, Ken Ofori was supposed to be arrested in 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002. According to the same serious fraud office, from Uyoko. One more report, Ken Ofori was supposed to be arrested. What you say? Now, Ken Ofori didn't escape jail or prison. Emra Ghana's serious fraud office indicted say oyo kromfo no we o man sika abokro no eba ne sen na Ken Ofori ya nto prison. Ye chi Victor Solomon edne kotu prison. Ye di Victor Solomon kotu prison. Ken Ofori was supposed to be part of that. Timye. But remember, sir, in 2000 there was a change of government. That was when John Akuffo became president. And immediately he became president, he made Akuffo Addo the Ghana's Attorney General. I'm showing you where Nana Danko Akuffo Addo became friends with Bawumia and later on made Bawumia his vice president. Bawumia then was working for the NDC government. At the time, he was an aide to Ura Kwabena Dufour, Dr. Kwabena Dufour. He was privileged to many information at the Bank of Ghana. At the time, the governor then, Womufri Akunyaso NDC Free Akunyaso, Rollins time Womufri Akunyaso.
Alright, abusia so utimi jebre ne pene etena se iti nsem na na chese eye nanado e na o try say obi defend eye Ken Ofori eye ne cousin Ken Ofori na ye omumani bank nti when defend na iska na akode no no onya ne chefa nti nanado try say ebe ya odi ono na num onyam ebe defend eye Ken Ofori internationally yen so bi bia brepi ni nti be si anum say GH Politics Avenue so ye be sem say abre na abre nyina mbeka ho na maba hanum for the political trending stories if say ban political trending stories there GH Politics Avenue the best yen so bi brepi ni nti ye de be si